Hi Yogi, welcome to day 1, 20 is Plenty Challenge. Get yourself comfortable, light your candle if you're doing that, make it special, and just find a seat, however's comfortable, just for a moment. You might be kneeling, you might be cross-legged, and just close your eyes for a moment. Take a big breath in and a big breath out through the mouth. And we'll just do that 2 more times. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one like that. And then just becoming still for a moment, just keeping your eyes closed. And just acknowledging your commitment to the next 20 days, 20 minutes for 20 days. This time that you're carving out for yourself to connect to your body, to strengthen and open your body, but also to connect to yourself on a deeper level, to really feel into how you are, what's moving through you, and to calm your mind. You might have another intention for being here, for committing to this 20-day journey. Before we start, just acknowledging that, acknowledging the reason that you're here. And just taking another big breath in and a big breath out. Slowly opening your eyes, and we'll interlace the fingers, and you're just going to bring your hands underneath your chin. As you inhale, you're just going to lift the elbows up. As you exhale, you're going to push away, palms facing out, chin towards chest. As you inhale, lifting the arms up, reaching up. As you exhale, letting go. Do that a few times, lace the fingers. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, push away. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. One more time, just the same. Inhale. Exhale, push away. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, this time you're going to twist. So as you release the hands, bring your left hand behind you, right hand onto your left knee. And just take a pause here, take a breath. Take another breath, and as you inhale, really feel the spine lengthen. And as you exhale, allow yourself to settle and ground. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, just to twist the other way. Again, a couple of breaths up and down the spine. As you inhale, lifting the arms back up again, bring the hands together, and as you exhale, just bringing them into prayer. Now we're going to come into a tabletop position, all fours position, and we're going to start just moving through the hips a little bit, so you can just circle around little pop there from my hips whenever I circle them. So you're just drawing some big circles with the hips and then just letting that movement come up into the shoulders a little bit as well. It doesn't have to be just circular, you can just move however feels good, and you might change the direction. Just starting to get all the fluids moving in your body, getting your energy moving in a nice gentle way. And then coming back to center. I'm going to take the knees wide, the big toes together, and just sink your bum back towards your heels. Reach the arms forward. This is child's pose. Just pausing for one breath here. As you inhale, looking up towards your hands, coming forward, and then we're going to continue going. So the hips kind of lower down a bit, the heart starts to lift. Take it easy, you don't have to go too deep. As you exhale, you just push back towards child's pose. As you inhale, you come forward, kind of a modification of upward dog, and then as you exhale, pushing back. One more time. Staying in your child's pose and walking your arms over to the left side of your mat. So you're getting a stretch down through your right side body. Pause here, 2 breaths. Really using your breath to feel what's expanding in your body, what's opening. Really using your exhale to release tension. Walking the hands over towards the other side. And having a little stretch through that left side. Breathing in. Letting go with the out breath. One more. Walking the hands back to the middle. Stay looking forward, and we're just going to slide our way up the mat into a sphinx position, a little back bend. So we're lifting the heart, hips are low, and just kind of looking over each shoulder, just keeping it quite fluid. Letting your jaw relax. You may even open your mouth and just move your jaw side to side. And then coming into the center and just lowering down, bringing your head onto your hands for a moment. Just take one breath, feeling your belly expanding against the ground. Exhale to let it go. Now point your toes, bring your hands just underneath your shoulders. And as you inhale, just lifting up, little baby cobra. Lifting through the heart, shoulders draw back. And then as you exhale, lowering back down again. We're going to tuck the toes and come up into a tabletop with the toes tucked, and then just push back towards child's pose with the toes tucked. Just feeling into a little stretch and opening in the feet. And then from there coming up into downward facing dog. And you might just walk the legs out a little bit. Okay, so we're in an upside down V shape with the body. And you can paddle out the legs. Again, relax the jaw and the neck. And then lower the knees down. Again, we're going to step the right leg through between the hands. So we're in a lunge position. Toes, back toes tucked or untucked, up to you. And we're going to just rise up into this low lunge position. As you inhale, rise the arms up. As you exhale, just cactus the arms out to the side. Inhale here, nice open heart. Exhale, we're just going to round in, elbows towards each other. Inhale to open up. Exhale to round in. And then from that rounding in, you're going to just scoop that right arm back, bring the left hand down, and you're coming into this twisted lunge. Pausing for a breath. If you want to, lift that back knee, come onto the fingertips and pause for one more breath, otherwise keep the knee down. Windmill that right arm back forward, drop the back knee, and just finding half splits. So just walking your hands back and straightening that right leg. And you might move the left knee back a little bit if you need a little bit more space to lengthen. Getting into the back of the leg now. Breathing deep, another couple of breaths. Coming back forward, and we're back in lunge. Move that left knee forward if you moved it back, and then we're just going to, the angle of that back foot is going to turn out a little bit to the right, and we're going to come up just into this low warrior two position. So your hips are open more to the left side of the mat. Okay, those back toes turned out. Let's reverse it, turn the front palm up, and you're just going to reach that front arm up. Other hand can just be on your back leg, or if your back toes are tucked, you might even reach back and bring your hand onto that heel. Okay, from here, we're coming all the way back up and into a low side angle pose. So you're opening up through the arms, and your right arm can press into your right leg. Left arm can reach up. Just staying for one more breath. And then windmill that left arm all the way down. Walk that right foot over to the right side of the mat a little bit more. And you're in a lizard lunge. Now, option here to put your hands on your block and be up a bit higher, to just stay as you are and breathe, or to lower down if you have space to. You might come onto your forearms. Just whatever feels good today. Staying for 2 more breaths. If you've lowered down, come back up now onto your hands again. Tuck the toes of your back foot, step back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. We're going to rock forward to our plank again, bring shoulders over wrists, feet might move back slightly, and then you're going to exhale to lower the knees and come down onto the belly slowly. Use your inhale to peel up into a little baby cobra. And use your exhale to lower back down again. Tucking toes, pushing back into that child's pose with the toes tucked for a moment. Head touches down, and then pushing up into your downward facing dog again. Just pausing for a couple of breaths in your down dog, or you can always take child's pose if you need to. You really can just take these practices at your own pace and time, just doing whatever feels good, leaving out whatever doesn't. We're going to lower the knees down. Step the left foot through. You can just help it through if you need to. And then coming up into this lunge position. We're going to inhale and rise the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Open the heart. Stay there for the inhale. Exhale, rounding in, elbows towards each other. Inhale to open up. Exhale to round in. And then bring that right hand down and that left arm up into your twisted lunge. Pause, breathe. Option to lift that back knee if you want to. Maybe coming onto the fingertips of your right hand. And then lowering that left hand back down, finding your half splits, walking your hands back as you straighten out that front leg. Trying to dig down through your left heel and keep your left toes flexed, as well as your heart lifted. You're staying one more breath. Coming back forward into that lunge, and then we'll turn the angle of those back toes, that lower back leg out, and come up into a low warrior two. Low reverse warrior, so you can just lift that front hand arm up, and the other hand can go on your thigh or reach for your ankle or the floor. And then we'll windmill all the way down into our low side angle pose. That left arm can really press into that left leg. Left leg can press into that left arm. And then windmill that right arm all the way down as you walk the left toes more out to the left side of the mat for your lizard lunge. Breathing here. Lowering down if you want to, coming up if you want to, or staying as you are. Just connect to your body and your breath, and what it needs, how it feels. Okay, from here, I'm going to slide the left leg back to meet the right, and just briefly taking a child's pose at the back of your mat. You might just cushion your head on top of your hands. From here, we're slowly going to lift up, and we're going to just come down onto the back. Knees bent, feet flat, and just bringing your right ankle over your left knee and lifting your left foot off the floor, and you might catch behind the thigh. Just a couple of breaths here, just releasing, feeling into the outer right hip. That's where we want to feel this pose. A nice glute stretch. And then lowering that left leg down and just fully crossing your right leg over the top of your left leg. Moving your bum slightly over to the right and dropping your knees down to the left. Your arms might come into a T shape or a cactus shape. Head might turn slightly away from the knees, opposite direction to the knees. Okay, we'll slowly turn the head back up, lift the legs. You're going to release the legs and bring the bum back into the middle and cross your left ankle over your right knee, drawing the right knee towards yourself. Hold behind the thigh if you like. Pause and breathe. Trying to soften some of that tension you might be holding in your left hip. And then lowering that right foot down, cross that left leg over the top of the right, move the bum slightly over to the left and drop the knees down to the right. Arms can be wide if you have space. Breathing into it. One more breath. And then slowly coming back into the middle, releasing the legs. And just windshield wipering the legs side to side. Hugging the knees to your chest. And you may decide to finish the last couple of minutes lying on your back in your Shavasana. Or you might sit up in a seat, up to you. I'm going to sit up just to talk you through it, but stay lying down if you like. Whatever position you're finishing in, just become still. Let your breath just become natural again, don't control it. And consciously relax, even if you're seated, consciously soften. And you can slowly start to deepen your breath. Again, if you're lying down, bringing a little bit of movement back to your body again. And you'll just roll over slowly onto one side if you're lying down. And find your way back up to a seat. And just pausing in your seat, closing your eyes. And just taking a big breath in through the nose again. A big breath out through the mouth. And bring your two hands together to seal your practice. We'll take one more big breath in through the nose. As you breathe out, bowing your head forward. Sealing your practice for today. Thank you for joining me. That's day 1 finished. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2. Namaste.